Now started? Huh? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now my screen is visible to all. Okay. So as I told you that we'll go into the syllabus now, and this pen is also visible. This one visible pen.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go into the syllabus first today. So what is exactly syllabus is therapeutic yoga we are going to study. So therapeutic yoga itself is that we are using these yoga practices in the form of therapy for different diseases. Okay. So normal just we'll see in this syllabus what happened. The yogic practices, all the practices like all panchkarma, your shatkarma, your panchkarma or any Ayurvedic and all together works. And yogic practices along with that all together works. So here in our syllabus it is told integrated approach of yoga therapy. So what exactly, this is the main thing for which I have shown you the syllabus. Integrated approach of yoga therapy, what it means that when we are working in all the koshas of our body, when we are working on all the five koshas of your body, hopefully you all know about all the five koshas. Yes, है ना? So when we are
Correct.
working all the five koshas of our body, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, and Anandamaya kosha, this such therapies are called as integrated approach of yoga therapy, which works from all the aspect of our body, all the aspect of the therapies. Okay, so overall holistic well-being it could leads to. So here in so how we'll see that what are the exact complete chart of integrated approach of yoga therapy we'll see in the diseases itself after the when we'll study their management. Okay, so first like different diseases are given, respiratory disorders, different diseases of respiratory disorders we'll study one by one. So first we'll go with the disease, how a little about the system, because you know everything you had studied in the anatomy and physiology. The main topic in this is therapeutic yoga. So therapy we have to understand. For that, a little background. For background, we'll first see a little about the system, and then what exactly the disease is, and then it's a final therapy. Okay, this is how we'll study. So we'll first go for all the diseases of like if we are taking first respiratory disorders. So first, we'll go for all the diseases of respiratory disorders like allergic rhinitis, sinusitis, chronic bronchitis, or bronchial asthma. All the four or five, whatever the diseases are there, we'll study them. Then we'll go for therapy of whole respiratory disorders altogether, because all the respiratory disorders are somehow related with each other. Will their therapy or their management is almost like similar. So we'll study their management all together. Like respiratory disorders, under that we'll all study first all the diseases, then we'll go for their management all together. Okay, then cardiovascular disorder, first we'll study all these disorders, then go for their management all together. Like this we'll manage our strategies to study. Okay, these are all systems which are given in your syllabus. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now our first disease according to our syllabus is allergic rhinitis. Okay, allergic rhinitis. We'll go into it. So allergic rhinitis is something which is related to our respiratory system. So we'll first see what exactly a little about the respiratory system. You all know very well about respiratory system. It's okay. Still to show you the little background, I'll go through this. So the organs which are involved in your breathing system or in your respiratory system are your nose, your nostril cavity, and your throat, pharynx, your trachea, bronchi, bronchus, along with your lungs. All this upper region are involved in your respiratory system or breathing system. We can say this is called a respiratory tract. Okay, so this your respiratory tract is divided in two: your upper respiratory tract and lower respiratory tract. You all know very good but still to see, this is our upper respiratory tract, which involves your nostrils, your nostril, mouth, your pharynx, larynx, and all the sinuses here, along with your mouth region. Everyone, please mute yourself, okay? So this is in some books or some in some chapters you can see that this larynx is involved in lower respiratory tract. This could be changed, okay? Somewhere it is written that it is in the lower respiratory tracts, and somewhere it is written in upper respiratory tract. No need to like go deep in that. It's okay. So now we are seeing that it is in upper respiratory tract. So this is how it is divided. Further, the below region where it is, we also call it windpipe or trachea. Okay, trachea is also known as windpipe. So this trachea, then further it is divided into bronchus, then further division is bronchioles, bronchi, and then further last is alveoli, a sac like structure at the end of, or a bulge like structure at the end of these branches of your bronchioles is your alveoli. Okay, and along with these lungs which are carrying this particular structure, all this lower part below this larynx is known as your lower respiratory tract, and upper one is all the upper organs of respiratory system comes in upper respiratory tract. Is it clear with this? This is very easy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Actually, normally also I'm a little fast speaker. If any, like in day-to-day life also I speaks a little fast. If any problem or I'm going a little more fast, you can stop there and can ask for the slow. Okay. So now what is the respiratory disorders? Because we have to go for the disease. So what exactly the respiratory disorders? This is the term which encompasses a variety of the pathogenic condition. Pathogenic here means the condition which can leads to or enables to cause the disease within us. Pathogenic condition that affects the respiratory or living organ in the respiratory system of the living organisms. Okay, when there is some hindrance or some changes in the respiration or breathing system of individual, this can lead to respiratory disorders or respiratory disease. So now we are exactly coming to our problem, allergic rhinitis. Okay, first of all, understand for whole throughout this syllabus will study, this word will come again and again. Okay, itis word. This, my pen is visible to all now. Once please let me know.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this itis word, what exactly this itis word means? It means inflammation. In simple, we can say swelling. Okay. Whenever there is inflammation or swelling, this itis word is used in all the conditions. Okay. So, and here rhinitis here something which is related to your nostrils. Okay, and allergic here some allergens or allergy problem will be there. Simply with the name itself we can understand this much. Okay, further we'll go inside it. What exactly is allergic rhinitis? It is nothing but the inflammation. That inflammation means itis. Okay, or swelling within your nasal passage, your nasal membrane or mucosal membrane of your nasal passage. Okay, characterized by this, or further it will show the symptoms like certain symptoms like sneezing, nasal congestion, nasal itching, rhinorrhea. Rhinorrhea, what rhinorrhea means? Anyone know? Rhinorrhea means runny nose. Okay, rhinorrhea, eyes, ears, or throat pains in your headache, etc. Many other symptoms. It will lead to what? This inflammation in your nasal passage will lead to showing certain symptoms. These symptoms are exactly the symptoms of allergic rhinitis. Okay, so these symptoms can be called as allergic rhinitis. This condition when will happen regularly, we can normal also the person will have this cough cold and all this at the time of normal seasonal cough cold also, but when it will be the regular condition, then we can call it as a disease. Okay, or allergic rhinitis. So it is the impaired, definitely if there is some problem or some hindrance in our day-to-day activities, it will lead to impairment or changes or deprived quality of the life of person, because normal lifestyle will be changed or some hindrance will be there in there due to this problem. Okay, allergic rhinitis, this is definitely, please just matlab you should make a little short notes, because in my classes I always used to ask the questions. Okay, so please anytime I can ask any question from starting till last. Okay, so this allergic rhinitis is also called as hay fever. Must you should remember this is an allergic reaction, tiny particles in the air. So what is allergens? First, now we'll understand allergens. Where in our air itself, there are some of the tiny particles present in the air, which are even not visible to us, maybe visible through microscope, but not visible in the normal conditions. These small particles are called as allergens. Okay, these small particles in the environment, in the air, are called as allergens. When we are inhaling through our nostrils or through our mouth, okay, through any of these passage, when these allergens enters inside our body, this condition which is not normal, if the person will have hay fever or allergic rhinitis, what exactly happen when these allergens will go through our nose or mouth inside our body, there will be some reaction from our body to these allergens. Of course, something is coming inside our body, we'll give reaction to it. If someone will speak to us, we'll give answer to him, as simple as possible. So when these allergens will enter our body, these our body in return will release a natural chemical, naturally occurring chemical called as histamine. Okay, natural chemical is released by our body. This is called as histamine. So now we'll see what is histamine, what is the work of histamine. Yes, histamine is released. What happens with histamine, and we'll see now. There are certain outdoor or indoor allergens also there. Okay, we'll see further slides. What is histamine, what is the work of histamine, is this slide clear to all? Any
Yes, ma'am.
doubt? Clear? Okay, so we'll move ahead now. So what is histamine? Histamine is naturally released when there is entrance of allergens inside the body. Up till this one is clear. Okay, so what happens? This, it is written that it is a chemical found in some of the body cells, okay, not in all, in some of the body cells, that causes these symptoms. What all these runny nose, rhinorrhea, sneezing, headache, etc., these symptoms which are very much similar to the allergic rhinitis. Okay, so whenever it is this histamine is found there, it will show these symptoms. Okay, so as we seen in the before slide, histamine is releasing. Histamine is releasing, it means it will show all these symptoms. Okay, so it will cause you allergic rhinitis. So what happens exactly when our body, like normal cells of our body wrongly or mistakenly understand that these cells which are useful for my body or not harmful for my body, they mistakenly understand that these are like harmful for me, then our body try to destroy those cells which are not need to be destroyed or are good for our body. This try to destroy them and leads to the problem. So what exactly happen in this, when a person is allergic to a particular substance like food or the dust, or in what happen in this condition when we are allergic to something or some problem or some item. So what happens, our immune system, as due to the weak immune system, when we say na it is weak immune system, it means the immune system is not working properly. Due to this weak immune system, the immune system mistakenly, by mistake, understand that this cell is harmful for me. The cell which is not harmful for him, he understand it as this is harmful for me and destroy it. Okay, usually, so it is written here that this usually harmless substance in actually harmful to the body. Okay, the substance which are harmful for the body, we understand that this is not harmful, and the substance which are not harmful for the body, understand this is harmful. So in this condition, when our immune system is low, they accept the other outer particles and it causes the problem. Okay, so this in the diagram very easily, without studying all this, you can understand. In diagram itself it is there. Histamine, what is the work of histamine? They have friends, the friends, and he understand, this histamine understand that this is not my friend, he is foe, enemy. Okay, understand that this is enemy, though this is not enemy, or the cell is not enemy. This yellow color is cell. Okay, you can understand it as a cell. The cell which are harmless to the body, it understand, histamine understand that it is harmful for me and destroy those cells also which are useful for our body. So this is not good. Understand his work of the histamine. So this is not that much important for this topic, but as I told you about the disease, so we should go through this.
So, ma'am, basically, histamine's work is to destroy the harmless substance of our body, right?
Yes, sir.
But when
So
we have allergic, what is this? Rhinitis. So, histamine mistakenly believes that this substance is harmful for our body, which is actually not.
not,
Is
yes.
it the same?
Yes. Okay. And this histamine is released when the allergens comes in contact with our body. Okay. Okay. Is it clear?
Ma'am, is this histamine will release only at this particular disease only, or is it will generally it will happen?
No, it can release in other conditions also, but when when some reactions taking place in our body, like outer allergens are coming, then the histamine is released. In other conditions also somewhere histamine is released, but this is the main one thing which are studying. When allergens come in contact, that time also histamine is released. Okay, as a natural chemical. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So, ma'am, allergy came into our body like we got allergic to something, and then histamine releases, and it also mistakenly believe something which is not harmful as harmful, and it destroy that also.
Yes, it destroyed. Then that itself is written. Na harmless substance. It thinks that it is harmful and destroy it, which is not good. So main you should matlab for your syllabus purpose you should go you have first you should know about the allergic rhinitis main. Okay, this we are studying in extra because we should know when we are studying it. Okay, should we
Okay.
go ahead? Okay, so these are certain symptoms. Again, I told you just focus on whatever is in the syllabus. Okay, so this disease is main focus. Before we have studied, it is only a background. Okay, this for your extra learning, and now symptoms also not too much important, still we can see. Okay, still I'm made because of the normal condition. So what exactly the symptoms? Rhinorrhea, I told you the runny nose itself is called as rhinorrhea. 5 to 10 sneezes at the same time, you know, and different episodes at the same times. Lots of sneezes are there, it could more than 10 also. Then nasal stiffness is there, congestion, runny nose, sneezing, etc. All the common symptoms which leads to the regularity. Then it is written appears throughout the years. Okay, it appear in the episodes or could appear at the same time. We'll see ahead classifications in the classifications. Headache, sinus, dark circles. Of course, when there is a regular discomfort in our body, it will be able to seen in our physiological characteristics like dark circles or weakness in the body. A person will feel, we can see that he will become a little lean or etc. Increase mucus in the nose or the throat, then fatigue in your general discomfort, headache and ego like it happen. Okay, or these post nasal drip. Post nasal drip when it what this word means. This means when there is excess mucus in your nose. When there is excess mucus in your nose, it start dripping in your throat region. Okay, like backside of your throat. This is condition is called as post nasal drip. Wheezing sound, the wheezing sound everyone could hear when having normal cold also. Okay, and cough, trouble in the breathing, etc. Okay, these are normal, simple, very simple symptoms which you can understand, which is also not important for you still. Now, causes, you can see this is the whole summary. Whatever I have make you understand in starting, this is the whole summary of that. Okay, it is written in the words. You can read it and can easily understand this. This is nothing but what we can see fast. Okay, allergic rhinitis occurs when your body immune system reacts to the irritant. What that irritant is called? Allergens. Okay, irritant or the tiny particles, easily inhale them through the nose or mouth, and then what happens? Harmless to most of the people. This is usually allergens is harmless to most of the people, but if the person will already allergic or already have some problem, then easily their immune system can be affected. So the allergens will come inside, and the immune system tries to protect your body and will release the natural chemicals or in the bloodstream, that chemical known as histamine. Okay, histamine will be released, and after histamine release, it causes mucous membranes or the nose or mouth region, eyes, throat, etc. inflamed. As I told you, why it will be get inflamed? It will inflamed in order to protect our body from these allergens. Okay, so to eject the allergens out, our body will try to protect it. Their method of protection is inflammation and reddishness, etc. Okay, so this is all whatever I told you in written in the summary form. It is clear to all before only we have studied. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
so now classification. What is the classification of these allergic rhinitis? So it depends upon sorry, whether the symptoms are seasonal, perennial, or episodic. So what happened? Seasonal. By the name itself, we can understand season, according to the season, something which is related to seasons. The allergic rhinitis, which happens in individual in different seasons or particular season, it could happen to someone. It depends upon the person to person and immune system to immune system. Okay, the some people are allergic most allergic in rainy season. Some people are allergic in winter season. Some people are allergic in autumn season. Different season depends upon the person to person. If they are allergic to them in different seasons, it is called a seasonal allergic rhinitis. The most important some examples are pollens. Usually some there are particular times of the pollens to be uh, distributed in the environment. So these pollens and outdoor molds, all these could be the examples of this. So for main, you have to understand what is seasonal allergic rhinitis. Then we'll go for perennial allergic rhinitis. The this perennial word itself, it told that this allergies could happen which is present throughout the whole year. Okay, throughout the whole year is perennial. So you have to learn very shortly. Okay, as I told you, everything what is here is not important for you, but I made this like this so that you will understand very nicely and not need to even go through this. If you will learn in the class itself. Okay, seasonal, something which is comes in the season to season. Perennial, throughout the whole year. Okay, very only two words you have to understand, throughout the whole year. The example for these allergens are grass pollens. Okay, some trees which are regularly there, house dust, cockroaches, etc. This the throughout the whole year, could be there throughout the whole year, this type of allergic rhinitis. And now sporadic word here itself means which is the something which is not happening regularly. No regularity is there. No regularity there means intermittent sometimes. Okay, intermittent means sometimes. Intermittent brief episodes of the allergy. When the intermittent brief episodes of the allergies are there, like it is happening 15 days now, after 2 3 months it is again happening for the 10 days, again happening for the 5 days, like that. In the intermittent, at the gaps, at different episodes are there, then it is called as sporadic allergic rhinitis. For some examples are again house dust, pets and animals. Pets and animals with whom you are not regularly there, you are not regularly spending your time with them, normal like pets. When you go by the side of them, you will see that you will get sometime allergic to when you come back to your home. Okay, some of the foods you can go with this. Okay, okay, last slide, we'll see. Sorry. This is perennial, sporadic, then occupational allergic rhinitis. By the name itself, you can understand occupational. Occupation is something where is at your occupation, at your workplace, at your workplace, at your workplace. So, therefore, it is exposure to the allergens at your workplace. This happens at that time. So, outdoor workers, agriculture workers, when the agriculture workers goes to expose to these pollens, these animal dust or some other dust, grains, etc., could leads to this occupational allergic rhinitis. So very easy with the name itself, seasonal allergic rhinitis in different seasons. Perennial, throughout the whole year. Sporadic, which is sporadic word itself is not in regularity, so intermittent, sometimes it happens. Okay. And occupational, at your workplace, like someone have wooden work or anything at your workplace you could leads to, is called as your occupational allergic rhinitis. Okay, understand? With this, allergic rhinitis is completed. Any doubts in this you can ask.
No doubts.
Okay, is it clear?
Now I have a question. These allergens and all, for example, I am exposed to some kind of allergen, and for this the histamines get activated, and all these reactions take place. Even
Mm-hmm.
if this goes on for 2 to 3 times, doesn't the body create a resistance after some time, or it goes on throughout life?
No, throughout the whole year means here doesn't mean that all time the allergic rhinitis will happen. These pollens, these allergens are throughout the whole year available. Throughout the whole year available, it could happen at any time. You are saying that this our body will start resisting to this, get used to of it. You are saying this, na?
Yeah, I mean, after some time, doesn't the body create a resistance that this thing is actually not something bad? This is quite natural.
No, actually, I think so because these are the no these are the external particles. These allergens are the external particles. So maybe our body or different types of allergens could be reacted to our body. So our body is not get used to of it, because in between maybe it is normal. Then again in other season the same thing will come. So our body will not get reacted to this, because this is a disease condition. This is not a normal condition. In normal condition it could get normalized, but in disease condition it couldn't, because this is the we are talking about the disease condition of allergic rhinitis.
Okay, ma'am.
But ma'am,
Yes.
about resisting thing, what Deepam sir is asking, that uh, I catch cold very severely. Like I can easily catch cold, but my sister doesn't. Like her body takes time.
Yes,
So
so
that
this is
person to person it differs, right?
yes, because this depends upon the immune system. They have strong immune system, and some people have low immune system and are weakened. Due to this weakened immune system it could happen, I told you.
So with respect to immune system, like if someone has a strong immune system, then this rhinitis will also won't affect them na easily.
It is not, yeah, not easily, but it is not that it will not happen any it is fixed that will not happen to the person, because no one this depends upon the severity of the problem, and also the attack of your allergens. Okay. And immune system, it depends on all the factors, that immune system also, and the attack of your allergens also. Because it doesn't means that if your sister have good immune system then you, it means that is our immune system is very high. Okay. Some or the other conditions could happen, the reactions could happen, that person will get attacked with these allergens. Normal cold also happen to everyone, na? Whether they have whether they will get in years to year, or some people get in 6 months, some people get every month, some people get within 3 months. It depends on the bodily conditions.
Okay.
If someone is not getting normal cold easily, doesn't means that he will not get allergic rhinitis. Like, not everyone get allergic rhinitis, okay, throughout the life. It is not necessary that one will get allergic rhinitis, but some conditions that person is not accepting some allergens, any allergens, or anything, different allergens are there. So it could happen like that. When regular condition continues, then it will be called as disease or disorders. Otherwise, normal cold cough also. So can I ask questions now?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay. First, let me. Okay. So who will tell what is the meaning of word itis? Deepam sir, please.
Itis is basically inflammation.
Okay, inflammation. So now who will tell that? Mm, yes. What exactly happens in allergic rhinitis? Okay, Saket Malik.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Ma'am,
What
can you repeat the question, please?
what exactly happens in allergic rhinitis?
The nasal cavities are getting inflamed when the allergen or irritant came into the nasal cavities, and
Okay.
as histamine releases, thereby the inflammation takes place.
Okay. What are the what is histamine? Lipalika. Lipalika.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, a chemical found in some of body cells causes many of the symptoms of allergies, such as runny nose or sneezing. So, this can occur by the immune system mistakenly believes that this usually harmless substance is actually harmful to the body.
Okay. Um, Karthik, will you tell what is histamine?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Are you hearing my voice?
Yes.
Is a chemical compound found? Is a chemical founded in some of the body's cells, madam. Causes many symptoms like allergy, running nose, sneezing, and it may cause through the dust or else food or by the animals also.
So when you
Or
are open
immunity.
you are using two devices.
No, madam. Single device. Maybe network issue is there, madam.
Okay. So when exactly this histamine is released?
Karthik sir,
What,
mute
madam?
yourself.
Okay. Then Sarika ma'am, when exactly this histamine is released in the body?
When our immune system believes that some of the substance are actually attacking our body, maybe they are not harmful, but our system recognizes it as harmful.
Yes, very good. Okay. Now, who will tell what is perennial allergic rhinitis? Gunjan Khandelwal. Gunjan ma'am, will you tell what is perennial allergic rhinitis? Are you there or just device is open? Gunjan ma'am, are you there? Okay, Suja Manu.
Yes, ma'am. In perennial allergic rhinitis, it happens throughout the year. Like, for example, and allergens can be grass, pollen, house dust, cockroach, etc.
Okay. So now what is a sporadic allergic rhinitis? Sakshi Pandey.
And it's a intermittent allergy, like it won't happen continuously. It will happen in, like, partly it will happen in episode.
Okay. Shravani, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the meaning of sporadic?
Sporadic means it is intermittent, and not occurs regularly, but it is called sporadic allergic rhinitis. Sporadic.
Okay. What is seasonal allergic rhinitis, ma'am? Can you tell?
Season, seasonal allergic rhinitis is which happens particular seasons, and like particular in like in rainy season, some pollens and the which will happen on that particular seasons.
Okay. Very good. Now, Gunjan ma'am, are you there now?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is occupational allergic rhinitis?
Ma'am, it is allergic rhinitis which happens at the workplace. It may happen due to the woodwork or happened in the workplace or due to the outdoor staff that came
Okay.
to work there.
Okay. Very good. Okay, then one last question. What is the another name of allergic rhinitis? Who will tell? Raise your hands. Other name of allergic rhinitis. Raise your hands. Karthik sir. Are you there, Karthik sir?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Huh?
Hey, fever, madam.
Okay. Very good. What is the meaning of word rhinorrhea? Lepalika.
Ma'am, running nose. Can I say
Okay.
running?
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay then. So our next topic is our next topic is sinusitis. Should we go today only or tomorrow?
Ma'am, I have
Yes.
one doubt. Ma'am,
Yes.
is this asthma relating to this allergic rhinitis?
Asthma is related to, you are saying asthma is related to allergic rhinitis.
That is also inflammation only, right?
Yes, yes. So we'll see in ahead further classes because asthma, their difference is the position or the exact placement where it is happening. Okay, inflammation is okay. Inflammation happen, but exactly the where is the position. Okay, it is happening in nostril. That will happen in your bronchus. Okay, in your lungs, lower respiratory tract. Okay.
Okay.
This is upper respiratory tract. That's why before in starting I told you about the upper respiratory tract and lower. Though it is not important for you to make you understand like this. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you.
The changes is in position. Okay. So tomorrow
Then
we'll
we can consider this is only relating to upper respiratory tract only.
yes, yes, this is relating to upper respiratory tract, but definitely it will affect lower. Why? Because there is hindrance in breathing practices. Okay, when there is inflammation, of course, there is not proper breathing as it is before, so it will affect that also. Okay, whole respiratory system will be affected by this, but exactly the position of the problem it is happening in this is upper respiratory tract. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So we'll tomorrow. We should start today or tomorrow only sinusitis. Tomorrow we'll study two diseases. Okay. Because today
Okay, ma'am.
because today we had taken time in that syllabus and starting talks.